Hi again. Today I'm coming to you from Graham Park in Cranberry Township, and today we're going to be looking at some invasive Japanese knotweed. So here I found Japanese knotweed. As you can see, it's along the creek, and that's a typical habitat where it can be found. Its scientific name is Fallopian japonica, and it comes from Polygonaceae family, which is the buckwheat family. You can see it may look like bamboo a little bit. However, it's not. Bamboo is more of a woody species, whereas this is more of an herbaceous species. This species has a lot of different defining characteristics. One of it is its hollow stem. So you can see one here is actually broken off, and you can see inside it's hollow. And it also has joints, which are very, very distinguishing features. So right here, at the node where the leaf comes off, the joint kind of sticks out, and it also has like a membranous sheath over it. If you can see there, and right there, it has a sheath that surrounds it. The leaves of this species are alternate, meaning that there's one coming off of each node, as you can see, and they're heart-shaped or triangle-shaped usually. When the flowers bloom, which is in August to September, the flowers will actually come off here. They'll come off from the axil, which is in between the leaf and the stem. At this time of the year, you'll start to see the baby shoots coming out of the ground, because they come out of the ground in March and April. You can see this species everywhere, and it has an underground root system, which is called rhizomes, and they're horizontally underground. And they're one of the reasons they're really dangerous, because if disturbed, both fragments of the root, or even the stems if they're in proper growing conditions, can grow back and clone themselves as parent plants. This invasive species was originally brought to the United States from East Asia, so from Korea, Japan, and China in the 1890s. And it was mainly brought here for ornamental purposes and erosion control. This species is invasive because it forms thickets, which are dense shrubs, and they crowd out and cause light competition to native vegetation. So it disturbs aquatic habitats, and it actually has poor erosion control, and it causes a loss of biodiversity. This species is really hard to get rid of. Ultimately, the roots would need removed. If you remove anything, it needs to be bagged and disposed of, because as I said before, even if it's cut, it can grow back if in the right conditions. If you cut it after June 1st, you can reduce the regrowth height of it. Herbicides after July 1st and before the first frost can help injure the rhizomes, because carbohydrates move from the leaves to the rhizomes during this time. So specific herbicides would move through the plant with the carbohydrates and get into the root system and kill them. Even though this plant has a really cool appearance, it's very dangerous for the environment and should be removed if possible. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my video.